And hello everybody. I know this is a bit of a bad habit for me, but after the Quagga episode, after the last Pokemon mini episode, I've once again made some changes. Oh, speaking of which, give me a sec. Oh wait, I'm already changed, aren't I? You know what, there's nothing much else to say here. Let's just start the video. Finally, we have a Pterosaur in the Pokemon Creation series. Huh? Why isn't this in Pokesaur? It is because pterosaurs aren't dinosaurs, but more like close relatives. Saying this, and I might be wrong, but recent discoveries have shaken this fact up a bit, so I might have to eat my own words with that. The name Quetzalcoatlus means feathered serpent, named after the Mesoamerican god Quetzalcoatl. By the way, if Subjectively is ever going to be watching this, please consider this pterosaur and use it in your region. Anyway, discovered in Big Bend National Park, Texas, by a student, Douglas Lawson, in 1971, this animal is renowned for being the largest flying animal of all time, standing high enough to peck at a giraffe's eye and weighing up to 250 kilos. I know it's not very heavy, but it needs to fly, doesn't it? Speaking of which, how did this animal even get off the ground? Well, they likely would have taken off similar to how bats do today, crouching on all fours, then launching itself off with explosive energy. Saying this, they were limited due to its large size, being unable to glide over oceans like other large pterosaurs. It was thought that they were able to hunt like vultures using thermal updrafts to stay airborne, but this was disproven as the skull was discovered to be a toothless beak, so it wasn't able to tear carrion from bones. It is more likely that this animal wades through the water and on land, catching fish and other small animals. A random piece of trivia is that in June 2010, several life-sized models of Quetzalcoatlus are put on display on London's South Bank as the centerpiece exhibit for the Royal Society's 350th anniversary exhibition. Okay, this animal is the closest we'll ever get to have at least something similar to dragons on our planet. Man, I wish dragons were real.
I'm just happy they're dead. Like you said, they ate small animals like me.
Yeah, but as you said, they're dead.
Remember that weird film, where dinosaur skeletons come to life due to some kind of Native American magic? I have trouble sleeping at night when I saw the other pterosaur.
Yeah, but you have the ability to shoot water and manipulate the ground.
Oh yeah. Plus, they're weak to electricity, while I'm immune, I think. So yeah, a Dedenne can beat them easily. That film sucks.
Oh yeah, it definitely sucked. Anyway, let's see what this giant would be like as a Pokemon. These tiny Pokemon playfully fly about, making little honking noises. While this noise is cute or funny to some, the intention is to drive any competition crazy. Large flocks can be incredibly frustrating. Aw, this guy's cute, and I like how aerodynamic it looks. In fact, this Pokemon is inspired by the Rhamphorhynchus, which is a much smaller pterosaur. Saying this, it doesn't take up that Rhamphorhynchus slot, so don't worry to anyone who's got their eye on it. For stats, it's okay for a baby pterosaur, but it has really great speed, and it's a pure flying type, which I suppose gives it resistance to fighting moves unlike many other flying types. It does have a unique ability, Pecking Order, but I'll save that for just a moment. Quetzals rarely fly, instead prefer to walk on open terrain. But when they do take off, the gust is so powerful it can topple jets and even deafen anyone unfortunate to be in a 100-meter radius. I swear, me talking about dragons was not a hint. But this is cool nevertheless. I don't know what to say about it except that I just LOV it. A dragon pterosaur is amazing. Okay, bud?
Just keep that thing away from me.
Yeah, best leave the screen. I don't like the way it's looking at you. So, onto the competitiveness. This Pokemon has a brilliant 135 attack with okay defense and speed, but it's lacking in the special stats. If you decided to go with Rick's own Tempo, you would get the ability Aerialate, brilliant for any normal moves. Kurtzol retains its other ability Pecking Order, which basically boosts the power of any moves that involve pecking, such as Peck, Pluck, Smart Strike, Aerial Ace, Fury Attack, Poison Jab, Drill Peck, Drill Run, and Beak Blast. Of course, Kurtzol does not learn all of these moves, but can learn quite a few of them. And here is what I suggest. For an Aerial Ace set, have Extreme Speed or Quick Attack, as it would gain extra power from Stab. Plus, it would cover its mediocre speed and make use of that high attack. For Pecking Order, Pluck would be great for Stab, plus it will get a boost in power from the ability. Also, you'll be able to steal your target's berry. Aerial Ace, in my opinion, is a good move, as it usually ensures a hit. Other moves I would suggest would be speed boosting moves like Flame Charge or Agility. And to cover its worst weakness, Ice types, again, Flame Charge is a good option, but having Steel Wing or Metal Claw would work just as well. Overall, I think this Pokemon has some potential in its attack and the abilities it has. However, it can easily be beaten by Ice types such as Galarian Darmanitan and Articuno, especially with its low special defense. I would like to thank PokeDaniDex for doing these designs, and I am so sorry for horribly mispronouncing your name in the last episode you've done. Yeah, that one. But I hope I pronounced it right this time. Anyway, please check him out. Very talented, very generous. Links in the description. If you don't look in the description, why am I saying this? Never mind. Not really too much to say here, but I'm really happy I'm doing some recording again. And yes, if you hear my budgies, if you do, I'm very sorry. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I'm just going to do the outro. Oh, actually, I do know what to say. I'm going to make sure these videos are not recorded in any order, so I'm not going to say after this episode, which hasn't been published yet. So if I'm going to refer to another video, I have to make sure that video has been published. That makes sense. So hopefully that means videos will be coming out more often, because I'm less stupid. Hopefully. In the past, present, or even future, I will see you there. Goodbye!
It's not me. Go away. I'm not.
I'm just gonna get Siberia War quickly.